And now, broadcasting live from the Ginger and Baker studio here in the heart of the Music District in Old Town Fort Collins, Colorado. It's Live at Lunch here on KRFC 88.9 FM, streaming live at krfcfm.org. I'm your host today, David V., and today's special musical guest is Last Call Romance.
Can't eat, I can't sleep, can't do anything but drink. I can't walk, I can't see, but there's no place that I'd rather be because of you, because it's you. I'm trying to drown this thoughts that I found. My head is spinning around and around because it's you. I can't think, I'm on the brink. You drive me crazy and I'm losing sleep. I don't know why you make me mad, but at the same time my heart is glad because of you. Oh, 'cause it's you. If I could get my head on straight, figure it out 'cause it's getting late. Well, 'cause it's you. 'Cause it's you. Cause we'll always be by each other's side. Cause it's you.
can't quit just one more. That's it.
I don't need nobody to stay up till the morning. I don't need no one night stand to do it for me. I don't need no tips. I don't need no taps. I don't need regrets. You do that just fine for me. And that's just it. I can't quit just one more. Say yeah. Just one more. Say yeah.
Pretty bad plenty times before, and I never can be coming back no more.
All I ever wanted was to take a drink. One pour of you and my heart just sings. Don't need no beer to feel bad in the morning. I don't need no whiskey, cause you do it for me. I don't need no rum. I don't need no scotch. I don't need no wine. You do it just fine for me. And that's just it. I can't quit just one more. Say yeah. Just one more. Say yeah. How many was that?
Just one more.
Just one more. Say yeah.
Last Call Romance here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. Let's introduce the band today. And Chris and Emily Winters. And songwriting and lead vocal and rhythm guitar duos over there. And Johnny Valentine on the upright bass. Norton Ewart on the drums. Ian Morrison on the lead guitar. And Nathan McMahon on the saxophone. How you guys doing today?
Awesome.
Good.
Thanks for having us here.
Thanks for coming up. I know some came from as far as Colorado Springs, and appreciate the drive up today. I'm going to ask a couple of quick questions maybe people might be curious about. How do we get the name Last Call Romance?
Well, Emily and I had been through a lot of bad relationships, and we were always telling ourselves, well, this is it. We're done with this.
Yep.
Done with romance, huh?
Yeah.
Done with romance, exactly.
So we met each other, and it's kind of a last call romance.
Yeah.
Instead of a last chance.
Yeah. But also you can think of it like you're at the bar and it's last call, and you're going to go home with somebody. So
Which we didn't
it's
do
up to you.
It didn't work out that way, right?
Not first.
No.
And of course, You and Me, the first tune was from, I believe that was your first CD, right?
Yeah,
Last
that was
Call
our first
Romance.
album. Yep.
And then Just One More is from your brand new CD.
Yes, it is.
Which is called, it's called Double Funeral Volume 2. I'm a little curious. I mean, obviously, funerals aren't usually the title of an album. You have Double Funeral number 1, which was your second CD.
Yeah, the
and
second
then Double
EP.
Funeral number 2, which is your brand new one. It just came out.
Yeah.
Why Double Funeral?
That was also kind of an inside joke between us when we first started dating. We said, well, if this doesn't work, we're going to just have a double funeral.
All right.
But it worked, so we're still
Yeah,
here.
it does. And you guys have been together a while now. I mean, more than just a couple, but I mean, musically, how long has the core of the band been together here?
Yeah, the core of the band, we really started here in Fort Collins in 2016, so since 2016. And we've had, a few changes due to retirement and people moving around, but Ian's been playing with us the longest. And then Norton and Johnny have been playing with us a couple years after that. And then we were blessed with Nate's presence just recently over the last, what would you say, year and a half, 2 years?
Yeah, I mean, there was some on and off stuff. Well, and then once Tony finally retired.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Finally.
Finally.
So he could come in.
He got out of the way so I could come in.
Before it happened.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, that answers my question. I was kind of curious about that double funeral.
Yeah.
It's like, Seems kind of morbid, but it makes sense.
Yeah, we have a
It depends on what kind of band, also.
All right.
morbid sense of humor.
Well,
sometimes.
and you guys have a pretty unique, like a modern twist on rockabilly. You know, it's got that swinging vibe, but it's not as bare bones as the original rockabilly because you're throwing in a few more instruments and sound and vibe. How'd you arrive at that sound? I mean, really, I can't think of too many bands in the area that have that sound and vibe and feel.
Yeah, well, you know, we used to be a lot more rockabilly and, you know, blues, but we don't really want to be in one box. So this brand new CD has got a variety of genres, and
yeah, I think so. Chris started out for about 13, 14 years before we got together. We started dating, and he was very rockabilly, almost a little punkabilly, I guess a little bit. But
psychobilly.
We wanted to
There you
add a
go.
little jazz feel and a little modern feel. And so we did that, and we found that it worked for us. You know, some traditionalists may not agree with that, but a lot of people seem to like it, so we just kind of decided to stick with that and roll with it. And like you were saying, this new album, it's a full album. We have a variety of songs. You know, one has a little bit of a Latin spy noir feel. We've got some swing songs. We've got a traditional spaghetti western song. How would you describe Ham Sandwich, Norton?
This
This
it's
is an
like
interesting story.
60s lounge
Yeah, 60s
meets space age.
Yeah,
I think.
60s space
So you're
lounge.
branching out a little bit here. On this.
Yeah, quite a bit actually. And then we've got some 90s kind of vibe going on a couple songs.
Oh.
So,
Well, I know your live shows are always fun. You know, they're always danceable and enjoyable and swinging vibe. And so, speaking of that, let's get back into another one step too close
All right.
from the brand new album, right?
yeah, so
Yep.
this was our first single that we released this summer. We've got a professional video for that was also released. I wrote this one a few years ago, and the band added some beautiful instrumentation. And so, yeah, here it is.
All right.
Peering past the kings and queens, some trouble waltzes in. Dark and stormy aces high, he flashes me a grin. I slip into a view to kill, collusion on my mind. A blood red stroke upon my lips, I reach on down, straighten up the line. One step too close, too far apart. Three boils high, four steals my heart again. The shadowed silhouette is here, a mystery within. A bluff to call the beauty scene. I wonder where he's been. I move on through a crowded room with one plan on my mind. A midnight colored whisper. I reach on down, straighten up the line. One step too close, too far apart. emotions growing thin. Our unsaid memories of truth. Is this our only sin? Weaving through a thickened web, the plan reveals our time. History comes flooding back. We reach on down, straighten up the line. One step too close, too far apart. Three royals high, four steals my heart again.
Last Call Romance here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. Yeah, that kind of had a spaghetti western almost feel to it, didn't it? I could see it in a movie or something.
Thank you.
That's our James Bond song.
Is it? That is from the brand new album, obviously,
Yes,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Thank you.
Excuse me. So you guys, obviously, I've seen you live a lot, and you tend to dress glamorously and
We try.
have that stage presence. Do you guys do your own outfits, or are you go out and do you have some shop in Denver that you buy them at, or?
No, so we go to thrift stores. Well, he likes to dress in the sparkles, so he makes me do that. Just kidding.
Yeah, because I've seen you in flowing like red dresses and
Yeah,
your hair and everything.
surprisingly, it's a lot of thrift store purchases. Sometimes, like this is a Bernie Dexter design. She was in our latest video, Yellow and Green. We'll be playing that in a bit. But I love her clothing. So it's just a variety of things. And yeah.
So, a band as a whole here, did you guys all grow up just kind of listening to rockabilly and old classic music, or I guess I'll start over here with looking at who I want here. Nathan, you're right there on the sax. Obviously, you play in various other bands too, I assume.
Yeah, I have a bunch of different
You're down in
things I'm
Colorado
doing.
Springs.
Correct.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about what you listened to growing up and what you're listening to now?
Oh, I mean, listening to growing up, my parents always had 70s and 80s rock and roll, or 70s and 80s pop music. My parents were 80s kids, so that's what I really listened to growing up. I mean,
Were you drawn to the sax and that music, or did you pick that up in high school? Or?
I mean, I started playing this probably around the age of 9, and actually came home. You know, they did the little elementary school band. Here's the instruments show for us in elementary school.
We need
And
a
I
sax
came
player,
home and
here
I
it
told
is.
my parents I wanted to be a drummer, and they said that's too loud and expensive. And then they gave me a saxophone. And boy, were they wrong about how loud and expensive a
I
saxophone
was
can
just
be
going
too.
to say, they didn't really save themselves much money.
No,
there,
they
I
did
don't
not, or loudness.
think. So then you went on from 80s music, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, you know, being exposed to all kinds of different things, like from everything from like concert band, classical literature to the jazz bands I played in growing up in middle school and high school. And it's been all over the place. You know, I loved a lot of like 70s funk and stuff in high school, like Earth, Wind and Fire, all that kind of stuff. I played a bunch of years in the U.S. Marine Corps bands, so I've done everything from Sousa to Coltrane with them. You know, whatever you're asked to do.
Well, thank you for your service, by
Yeah.
the way. And so what are you listening to now?
It's really weird. So we mentioned other projects. I have one other main project I do called Black Hole Boogie Band, and it's kind of a hip hop and R&B feel. So I've been listening to, you know, everything from Kanye West to whatever I can to kind of develop that style in my ear to write those kind of tunes.
Are you a full-time musician then?
No.
Okay. What do you do to pay the bills?
Currently, I work in the technology sector. I work on computers.
Good. Well, you always have a job. All right. And let's get right next to it here with Johnny Valentine on the upright bass.
Yes, sir.
Originally from Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
out here almost 7 years now.
How'd you make your way up here to Colorado?
My sister moved up here, and I just came with her.
Good excuse,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah, there's a lot more opportunity up here for music and jobs. So
That was going to be my
Yeah,
next question. What's the music scene like in Oklahoma?
it's good. A lot of red dirt stuff, but it's hard to even play in one band, much less multiple bands at a time. But right now I'm just doing one band. And,
Is that because of number of venues to play, or
there's
what
just-
they prefer to hear live?
yeah,
or?
something like that. And there's just not a lot of. There's a lot of musicians that just want to drink and play in their garage and stuff.
they're
They
not
don't
serious,
take it
huh?
very serious. It's not very professional. So
Yeah.
but it's still fun. I miss it a little bit. But
you
I
can
want to
always
trade
go back.
Oklahoma for this any day. So
Now, are you playing in just here with Last Call?
yeah, just Last Call Romance right
Okay.
now. Yep.
What do you do for a living?
I manage a warehouse, so yeah, still got to pay the bills. So
Like you said,
Yeah, 9 to
everybody,
5,
Everybody
yeah.
has to pay the bills. So.
Yep.
What did you listen to rockabilly growing up in
yeah, I
Oklahoma?
grew up on Elvis and the Beach Boys, Dwight Yoakam, and then I picked up the electric bass when I was almost about 12 due to Kiss. Gene Simmons is my bass god. And then
For
I
a
moved
lot of
into-
people in the world, he is.
Yeah, yeah,
Still
so,
is, yeah.
yeah. So I still love Kiss, and but Bill Black from Elvis.
Oh, yeah.
And I love him. I picked up the upright bass maybe 15 years ago, and pretty much it's been my main thing since then. So,
You did your own personal touch on your bass there?
Yeah, did the own paint job. Got to add some. Like the tattoos, got to add a little bit extra to it. So, like Kiss, I like Showman. Bands with image and stuff. So, and look at these guys over here. So I can't go wrong.
All right. They don't have quite the visual explosions and fireworks and stuff.
Right,
and,
right.
and the drum riser that spins in circles and things like
Not yet,
Kiss
we're
does.
working
but-
on it.
Flames.
Maybe we'll have a fog machine for the Halloween show or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, thank you.
sir.
Well, Ian,
Yeah.
on guitar here, and you're a Fort Collins person, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
all
been
right.
living here for
One of
about
the
9 years.
9 years. All right. Where were you from before that?
We moved out here from Maryland.
Maryland. Okay. And what brought you from Maryland?
Job.
Yeah.
Yeah, they moved us out here. We really didn't know what we were getting into.
What kind of work?
I'm a service manager now, but I was a project manager back then.
Mhm.
And so yeah, it's been great. My kids love it. We love it. I found some musicians that are like-minded, and yeah, I can't go wrong.
So you grew up on rockabilly?
No, not really. I like rockabilly. I like probably more Dwight Yoakam style.
Yeah, that's the second one here now. Bakersfield sound.
Yeah,
huh?
kind of the Bakersfield sound is a lot more my thing, but I got real deep into kind of acoustic blues for a long time, and stopped playing electric, and then kind of came back to electric, and now I don't play acoustic. So, there you
So
go.
a little more of the traditional country but like I say, Bakersfield.
Yeah,
feel,
but
little
you know-
Buck Owens, that kind of thing.
But when we all talk about it, I mean, I played in, I like to call them marathon metal bands.
Oh yeah.
There were like 10-minute long songs with like 3 or 4 transitions in the middle of it. Yeah, when you think everybody's there to watch you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Well, it's funny how I've said this before. Probably people are really tired of hearing me say it, but we get a lot of bluegrass musicians in here, and you ask what they listened to growing up, and it was speed metal.
probably.
It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What? How does that translate to bluegrass? They have the fast playing. The fast
I don't know.
playing?
I've met a lot of people like that. A lot of people that play punk music or rock and roll, play country.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people that play metal kind of gravitate towards like bluegrass or that more,
Because they can play
intricate
fast.
style. Yeah.
And are you playing with any other bands?
Nope.
No. This is the one and only.
This is it.
Okay, well, that's cool. We'll have to get back to Norton there on the drums then. From upstate New York, found his way out to Denver. And I assume there's got to be some reason it brought you out from New York to Colorado.
Skiing,
Skiing originally?
mountains, and HP.
All right.
I
Well,
spent
that's about 2 or 3 really good reasons.
right. So I knew I wanted to be in Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
and HP was willing to bring me out. And I retired from HP in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Spent most of my adult life living here in Fort Collins and Loveland,
Oh.
and I've been down in Denver for about 15 years now.
Were you started out as a drummer in New York in young age?
Yeah,
or high school?
I was really lucky to grow up in a school district that had a really strong music program.
Mm-hmm.
I started
Good.
drumming in 3rd grade, and they
Wow.
supported me all the way through all the classic.
Even
you
your
know.
parents supported you from 3rd grade on?
They did.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. We had a neighbor that had a beautiful champagne sparkle Slingerland set that I fell in love with in
Sweet.
3rd grade, and he invited me in to play it. And next thing you know, I had the drums in my house.
It's like, I'm not really playing them anymore. Here you go, son. All right, that's sweet.
yeah.
What were you listening to in New York?
I grew up mostly with jazz. My dad was a big fan of Benny Goodman in particular, and hitchhiked down to New York City to catch shows with him. We used to play that Carnegie Hall double album a lot on his home thing. And you'll probably hear in some of my drumming, I've stolen some of Krupa's chops to bring in here.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great influences. Excellent. And then, so you gravitated towards jazz almost from the start. It sounds like.
Yeah, that's sort of where my roots are. And then being a child of the '70s, you know, everybody influenced me, right?
A lot of different genres.
Yeah.
What are you listening to now?
Still the older stuff. Lately I've been streaming a lot of 78s from like the 20s and 30s era, and just tuning into what was happening back then.
Great influences for your music now, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to hear a couple more tunes here. Kansas City Rollin', that's from the new album. And What Do I Have to Prove, which is, I think, from your second CD?
Yes, in the second album.
Great.
Yep.
All right, well, we'll let you guys get back into it here. Last Call Romance.
All right. Oh, the dark old shadow drew me out for so long. Blindly I had searched, could only hear his song. His melody was calling me, the draw so strong. Whispers Kansas City, my dreams never wrong. Kansas City rolling, by myself a strolling. St. Louis for a day. Your music makes me sway. Help me, sweet Missouri, get my blues back here to stay.
Yeah, that ice cold winter kept me frozen in my place. Alone I dreamt of a dance with no face. All I could do was a misty embrace. One suit, one tie, and an old suitcase.
Kansas City rolling, by myself a strolling. St. Louis for a day. Your music makes me sway. Help me, sweet Missouri, get my blues back here to stay.
Some misery, alive and well, reunited spirits underneath their spell. Kansas City rolling, find myself a strolling. St. Louis for a day. Your music makes me sway. Help me, sweet Missouri, get my blues back here to stay. Yesterday's here today, I missed him so. All the ghosts of misery, alive and well, reunited spirits underneath their spell. Kansas City rolling, find myself a strolling. St. Louis for a day. Your music makes me sway. Help me, sweet Missouri, get my blues back here to stay. Help me, sweet Missouri, get my blues back here to stay. Help me, sweet Missouri, get my blues back here to stay.
Why you wanna hurt me? Yeah. What do I have to do? Why you wanna hurt me? Yeah. What do I have to prove?
Well, you keep running around this town, acting like you're prison bound. You're spreading your lies and love all over town. Well, just one thing that you forgot. Person's luck can't ever say hi. What do you expect me to do?
Yeah. Why you wanna hurt me? Yeah. What do I have to do? Yeah. Why you wanna hurt me? Yeah. What do I have to prove? You keep running around this town, acting like you're prison bound, spreading your lies and love all over town. There's just one thing that you forgot. A person's love can never be bought. What do you expect me to do? Why you wanna hurt me? What do I have to do? Yeah. Why you wanna hurt me? Yeah. What do I have to do?
Last Call Romance here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. Emily, I was going to ask you, you're originally from Massachusetts, and what brought you out here to Colorado?
Yeah, well, when I was 5, we moved out. My dad got a job at the Olympic Training Center doing biomechanics. So
That's
we
interesting.
Yeah.
Colorado Springs?
In Colorado Springs. So kind of grew up there for the most part.
Was he a physical therapist or something?
No, he actually did physics in college, and he also plays the accordion. So there's a little musical background there as well. But yeah, physics and computer generated. They pinpoint the muscle movements and the joint movements for athletes to maximize their performance. So that's what he did.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
You ever played with your dad? Do an accordion?
No, he gets it out once every decade, and so he's out in Monument. And since COVID, I haven't seen him all that much. They kind of stayed in, but
Sure.
we're gonna try to get him to get it out.
Yeah, that would
Next
be
time we visit.
interesting.
It'll be fun. Yeah.
Do you guys have any upcoming shows here that you'd like to let the viewers know about?
Yeah, we do. We're playing at the Tap and Handle on October 27th. It's a Friday. We're going to dress up in costumes.
That's here in Fort Collins.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. That's the first place we ever played in Fort Collins. It's
Oh,
kind
really?
of our fun little hangout. We're friends with owners.
Home base.
Yeah, we love it. And then November 24th, we're going to be playing in Longmont at Oscar Blues.
Nice.
We got some shows that we haven't put together yet. I'm working on next year already for a little tour in New Mexico.
Nice.
And possibly up in Wyoming. So we're working on that. We're working on our CD or album release parties in Fort Collins and Denver, and those will be announced very soon. You can find out more information about us and our shows coming up either on our website, lastcallromanceband.com. We're on Instagram and Facebook as well. And we're on Bands in Town and Songkick. So all those places, Spotify, you can find more.
Just
more
Google.
out.
We're on
right.
TikTok also, but we don't
We
quite
haven't-
understand.
We haven't
it
posted
yet.
it much yet, but we
Not
will.
Like those young.
So you guys had a chance to tour in the UK. You played a rockabilly festival in the UK here in 2018. Why don't you tell us about that experience?
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. It was just me and Chris. We went out there. It's a festival called Hemsby, and it's on the east side of the country, right near the beach. And it was wasn't it the longest rockabilly festival in the UK?
So you would play with a pickup band there? or
Yeah, we
something?
played with a pickup band. We made great friends. We're still friends with them.
That's the funny story. Is on my 40th birthday, Emily took me to Graceland. I'm a
Oh yeah, that's right.
huge Elvis fan. But that we met these two people from Yorkshire, England, that were there also, and we just made friends instantly
We
with
hit it
them.
off,
And
yeah.
They're the ones that turned you on to the festival?
and
Yeah.
we stayed with them, and
We went out there, 2 years later, and we had a blast. So.
How were you received?
Very
Well,
well.
yeah.
We're shortly thereafter we were planning on going back and doing some things, but with COVID that kind of threw a wrench in everything. But we're hoping to over the next 2 years we have a goal of going back and playing. So,
rockabilly is
Huge
huge.
there still,
Yeah,
yeah.
very
in
huge,
England,
yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Didn't die after the Stray Cats faded out. or
no,
whatever.
still going strong.
Absolutely. They seem to support certain genres, whether it's punk or rockabilly or whatever it may be. They go whole hog out there, don't they?
Oh yeah, they love it. They're always dancing. It's great.
All right. Well, let's. I was going to check into just a few more questions here on as far as Chris. You're one of the Colorado natives here too. I got a few in the band, and you're from Delta originally.
And when I was young, we moved to Colorado Springs. I lived in Chipeta Park and by Sam's Workshop and
Up the
all
pass,
that stuff. But yeah, basically Colorado Springs. That's where I met Emily. And
Listen to rockabilly right from the start.
no, actually, my very first concert was Harry Connick Jr.
Oh,
And then I was
were you
real
a little more into jazz at that time? Maybe?
swing.
Swing?
Yeah, I'm huge into Sinatra, and then, in the '90s, swing came back, and
big one.
and then I found out about Elvis, and Chris Isaac. Chris Isaac and Elvis are my two number ones. So,
Yeah, Chris Isaac does a pretty good Elvis,
and
doesn't
I
he?
do have "What Would Elvis Do" tattooed on my knuckles.
What would Elvis do? Who knows? Maybe he is still around. We don't know.
In spirit.
But yeah, I got my dad, and he messes around on the guitar, and his mom played piano for years and years and years down in Colorado Springs, and then on my mom's side,
Just for herself or in a band?
in a band, yeah, and they did like hoedowns and stuff like that. But on my mom's side, my grandpa and his two brothers, they sax, piano, drums, accordion stuff, and they toured back in the 40s toured, but they played in Colorado Springs. So
you picked up some of those influences, obviously, growing up.
yes, yeah.
And now you use them.
Try to.
Well, let's see here. Yellow and Green is the next tune, and that is also off the new one?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
off the new one. Chris
Yeah.
wrote this song a long time ago. It's our second single release, so we've got a video for that one. It's a fun Western video with a shootout and all that good jazz.
Where'd you film that at?
We're up in Red Mountain Open Space in Eagle's Nest, just about half an hour north of Fort Collins, and it's a beautiful, beautiful area.
And that's on YouTube, I assume, or
Yep,
whatever now?
that's on our YouTube channel.
And Fort Lupton.
Oh yeah, Fort Lupton Fort. We
Oh,
filmed
did
there
some
as
there,
well.
too?
Yeah, it was
I-
a lot of fun. These guys were in it, and we had a blast.
I found it interesting that you did Yellow and Green here. You have a song Blue and Red off the first album, too. Do you have something with colors here?
That that was me, and I was into Miles Davis at the time, and he's got that album.
Kinda
It's
Blue, yeah.
nothing but colors. So
So you're
it
thinking
just,
yellow and green?
It's fun.
Okay. Last Call Romance.
yellow.
That's okay.
Blue and red is about sirens behind you, and then yellow and green describes the
Caution but go.
the scenery in a western.
Ah,
So
okay. That's the reference.
I had to put that in there. Okay. I've been riding the hills of this old land for 3 long years. Friendly looking for my baby, trying to stop the tears. Along one day I found her sitting in a field with colors of yellow and green and true intentions revealed. Now she's been running away from me. Now she's been running, run, 'cause she don't love me. But the next time that I saw her, she was up in town. Yeah, shooting pistols in the air in a wedding gown. A bottle in one hand, a fly in the other, I can't understand. With the wind in her hair, the fire soul, she's got other plans. Yeah, she's been running away from me. Yeah, she's been running, run, 'cause she don't love me. Well, last time that I saw her was down by Rivers Pass. Well, we made love just one more time, but I knew it would last. Just one bullet from a man to pierce through my heart. As she held me in her arms, I knew we'd never part. She won't be running away from me. She won't be running, run, 'cause she loves me. Because she loves me. Because she loves me.
Last Call Romance here on KRFC's Live at Lunch. I'd like to take a moment to remind our listeners that you can always go to our KRFC RadioVision YouTube page and see all the past, present, and future bands that we'll have here on Live at Lunch. While you're there, do us a favor, click on the subscribe button. You'll get a notification each week, and it'll let you know who the upcoming band is that week. And it's a great way to stay on top of area Colorado and national musicians coming through Live at Lunch. Well, guys, is there anything that you'd like to touch base on that maybe I didn't mention? Any other upcoming shows? Maybe you've got stuff happening for New Year's or whatever that you'd like to...
Well, so far it's just gonna have some drinks and boogie down.
Boogie down? Take care of business, huh?
We'll play a show if we get one.
All right. Well, and again, if people do want to get a hold of the band for bookings or whatever, the best place is the Last Call Romance.
Yeah, online. There's a little contact form in our emails, lastcallromanceband@gmail.com. So both places you can get a hold of us, you can call us, and we'll say hello.
And maybe we'll book.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right. Well, thank you guys for all coming in today. We appreciate it here. It's a great sound, and I'm glad you all could make it up from as far as Colorado Springs and Denver to do our show today. You're going to leave us out with Miss My Baby and Blue and Red. And Miss My Baby's off the new album, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Blue and Red is the one we were speaking about off the first CD.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks, Last Call Romance.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us. It's a great honor to be here.
Thank you.
Well, I miss her today,
And I'll miss her tomorrow.
and if she
Came back today,
I know
just what I'd say.
come
Back to me, pretty baby. Come to these arms. I swear I love you, babe, and that I won't do no harm.
I miss you,
Miss you, baby. Say when you're coming home. I miss you, baby. Don't leave me all alone. Come back to me, pretty baby. Come to these arms. I swear I love you, baby, and that I won't do no harm.
I miss you,
Miss you, baby. Say when you're coming home.
I
Miss you, baby. Don't leave me on my own. Pretty baby, won't you come back home? Listen, baby, 'cause I'm so alone. I don't know how long I can carry on, 'cause I've been waiting so long. I said I miss you, baby. Say when you're coming home.
I
Miss you, baby. Don't leave me all alone. Don't leave me on my own.
don't leave me alone.
I need to thank our audio and video crews today: Colton Boening, Dan Perez, Chrissy Pilley, Greg Douras, and Reed Goodwin. All thank you guys on the audio today, doing an excellent job as well. And video is Eric Delano and Jeremy Smith. And thank you guys. We couldn't do Live and Lunch without you. We appreciate all the work you do.
Thank you
You'll
very
lead
much.
us out here with Blue and Red.
figured out.
But we're wondering how these things came about.
3 minutes, baby, is all we really need.
Hey, let's just do it, baby. Follow my lead.
Everybody shut up, get on the ground. Point to the God and I shot him down.
Open up the sail, give us a salute. Yeah, give us some money or we're gonna shoot.
Quick, quick, grab that money. Gotta get my baby back home. Quick, quick, grab that money. Gotta get my baby. Gotta get my baby. Gotta get my baby back home again. As we speed off, he looks back at me. And in that moment he smiles tenderly.
Yeah, time stands still and I touch your face. We finally did it, gonna get on out of this place.
Quick, quick, grab that money. Gotta get my baby back home. Quick, quick, grab that money. Gotta get my baby. Gotta get my baby. Gotta get my baby back home again. See blue and red. Looking outside and there's guns aiming at my head.
Yeah, shots ring out, know something's wrong. They shot my baby down and now she's gone.
Quick, quick, grab that money. Gotta get my baby back home. Quick, quick, grab that money. Gotta get my baby. Gotta get my baby. Gotta get my baby back home again.
I said my baby's gone.
The baby's gone.
I said my baby's gone.
The baby's gone.
I said my baby's gone away.
Thank you for listening to Live at Lunch, and thank you to the Music District here in the heart of Fort Collins, Colorado. Live at Lunch is produced by KRFC 88.9 FM in the Ginger and Baker studio. If you'd like to appear on Live at Lunch, email our music director, David Vacek, at david@krfcfm.org.